I had to read this book for a class that I'm taking. It's by Bishop Barron, but it is wordy and it is scholarly. Honestly, it's kind of hard to read. It is an advanced text. But some of what I'm going to say here is inspired by what I read in that book, talking about the crucifixion, because when this video comes out, it will be Holy Week. We're coming up on Good Friday, which commemorates Christ's death on the cross, his crucifixion, his passion, and ultimately his resurrection on Easter Sunday. But what does Jesus' crucifixion, what does Christ's passion mean for us? If Jesus was just some random dude from Nazareth, it would mean nothing, and that he was just a guy who died one time in history. But we know that Jesus is more than just some dude, that he was the incarnate Son of God, fully human and fully divine, sent by God for our salvation. And that means that his death on a cross means something for us. And what that means, taking some inspiration from this book, is that Jesus fought the battle over the greatest enemy of death. That the greatest struggle, the greatest enemy, the greatest fear in human experience is the fear of death. Because before Jesus' resurrection, before this takes place, what comes after death? Nothing. And Jesus takes on human flesh and comes face to face with the fear of death. And in dying, trusts his life to God. Even in the face of the greatest fear, in the greatest enemy, in the face of death, Jesus is still able to trust completely in God, and by doing so, overcomes that fear. Therefore, proving to us in his resurrection that there is hope, that there is something greater than the fear of death. By Jesus partaking in that fear that we experience, that death that humans experience, and overcoming it by trusting completely in God, trusting his life to God that it would be returned to him, that we can then do the same in the face of death. That the cross of Jesus Christ is our one true source of hope over the greatest fear, over the greatest enemy in life, that is death. And without Jesus' suffering, without the crucifixion, without Christ's passion, we don't have hope. And that is what we celebrate on this Good Friday, on this Easter, moving into this Easter season. That through Christ's passion, we are able to live in hope.